What's up, losers? Today we're going to look at the slabs of 7 different grading companies. I'm going to kind of give my honest opinion of them, kind of a review of the slab, as well as what I think of how they look and overall presentation of them. So let's jump right into it. The first one I have is going to be a slab from Degree Grading. This is a 10 Diancie from V-Star Universe. It got a 10 from Degree. On Degree, on the back, you can see the reasoning for the grade. The top one is surface, then centering, or no, corners and edges, and then centering. And the last but not least is if it has any creases or dents. This card got a 10. Overall, the slab feels very cheap on it. If you're looking for a company that does cheap slabs, like just so you can have it slabbed, Degree is definitely a good way to go. This is a card I actually sent out to be graded. But overall, it wasn't bad process. It was just, like I said, this is a very cheap filling slab. Up next, we'll go with WAG, W-A-G. This is a Gladion from Crimson Invasion. It got a 10 as well. Once again, this slab does feel cheap. This is a slab I got via the a mystery pack, so I'm not sure exactly how much it costs to get graded by them. Yeah, just not a good looking slab. I do not like the label on the bottom, but it's still a 10. I'm wondering what it would get if I sent it to a different company. I may crack that at some point just to see what it gets. Up next, we'll go with the SGC. And this is a Rayquaza VMAX from VMAX Climax. This is another 10. I like the look of the slab. It feels like a good solid quality slab. I like how it has the black padding in there to give it kind of a different look than the rest of them, kind of sets it apart. I'm not a fan of the ones just like the WAG. Doesn't have any indicator on why it got the grade it got. There's no QR code or anything to scan to see why it got that grade. Up next is CGC. This is an older label, I believe. This is a Mint Dark Flareon from Japanese Rocket Gang. This is another one I got out of a mystery thing. I don't believe that QR code actually gives us the reasoning for why it got the grade it got. I'm just kind of looking over this one just to see if I can see anything. It looks like centering left or right is a little off, as well as top to bottom, but still a good looking card. And next is a PSA. This is a Larvitar art rare from one of the Japanese newer sets. Everybody knows PSA. They're good slabs. You can verify the cert number by scanning QR code. But once again, you cannot see anything about why it got the grade it got. Which moves into one of my favorites, Beckett. This is the Pokemon Go Radiant Charizard. It received a 9, an 8.5 in centering, a 9 in edges, a 10 in corners, and a 10 on surface. I like how Beckett, you can actually see what the reasoning is behind getting the grade it got. This is a good thick quality slab. If you compare it to PSA, you can see how thick it is, see how it gets a little bit more protection. And lastly is the ones that I just did a video on, is the Tag. And this is my Pikachu. It got a 10. Now this one, you do not have the actual like subgrading on the card, but you can either go use the QR code or go to their website and type in the cert number and it will tell you exactly why it got that grade, as well as go in depth on the card to see what the reasoning is behind their grade choices. So as far as these cards go, I've only personally graded with Degree, Beckett, and Tag. Degree, it was a very quick turnaround. It was less than a month, I think, to get it. Beckett took about 3 months. And then Tag was, I think, a month and a half. But overall, like, I would rather wait 3 months or a month and a half for these two slabs than this one. I do like the Degree. I like how quick it was. It was a cheap service, or a cheaper service. And I mean, it's still a good quality slab. It's just so flimsy and thin. So, yeah. If you guys have any grading services that you would like me to try out, just let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.